All right, looks like we're live, everybody. So today might be a little bit of a long live. I'm honestly just gonna focus on what I'm gonna do with the tank. I just thought I should just get it on camera. Um, Not everything is always perfect, but for the most part, uh, the corals seem to are adjusting pretty well to this system right here. And what I want to do is I've been thinking on the other little system. I want to possibly throw in the green sea anemone, and then also, hey Rainer, what's up, G? Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a few things with this tank. Well, not really work on this tank, but we are gonna throw in a cleanup crew. Oh, now I remember why I went on this tank. Oh, so on this tank, look at that. I couldn't think of a canopy, but I saw my tank overheating, right? So it was like around 80 or something, 82-ish. Since I saw it overheating and I needed it, because right here, I definitely feel the heat off the thing. So I could tell I know why yesterday my tank overheated, but I just elevated because I threw in the fish food on there. I threw in the Spectrum fish food. Yeah, pretty sure you guys can see that shit. But anyways, I threw that shit in there and it created enough gap. So I might just put maybe I might buy maybe like a clear glass or something. Maybe try to do the same thing. And fuck, it worked. I mean, not perfect, but my little setup right there worked. That's some crazy shit, huh? I love how this light has a little gap right there for both of those things. That's pretty badass. Look at it. It doesn't even affect the coral. You see that? That's pretty cool. But that's why I went live on this side of the tank. But really, this live we're gonna take it to the other system, and we're actually gonna fix the other system for an LPS soft coral system. Um, are you not supposed to have it 25 centimeters up? Rainer, that's what I'm telling you, bro. Um, I didn't have anything, so I just threw it on top yesterday, and it overheated the water. That's why yesterday, even though it was a chill day, it went up to almost 90. Because even right here, I could feel the heat right here, but down here, it's a lot. You don't really feel it so much. But yeah, you're supposed to have. That's why I couldn't mount this shit, bro. Look, I was trying to mount this somewhere. I was thinking of even hanging it off the ceiling or something, but uh, that's what's gonna have to do for now. Hey, but it works though. Look at that shit. I think I might, like I said, I might just get like a clear glass or something. Um, I could probably just run my light like that. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe build like some kind of. I don't know. That looks cool like that though. I like how it's just simple and it worked. Like I just thought of it out of necessity. Crazy, huh? Hey, but look, it's like it's shining the corals, and I'm pretty happy now because now my corals are not as intense, are in intense lighting or whatever. Hey, it got me a puppy. Oh no shit. Hey, what kind of dog you get? What kind of dog you get, bro? What you got yourself? Hey, but this thing looks pretty cool. Oh, anyways, we're gonna get some. We're gonna get my snails from the other system, and then we're gonna what do you call it? We might re-aquascape the other system and get it ready for next time. Cause I next week on Thursday, the I don't know, what day we're on, but let's say like 5 days from now, maybe six. I did order the Kessel mount, so I can mount the Kessel 880 to the other tank, and I'm gonna do like a low light dim coral tank, and it's gonna run the same water chemistry. That way, I could just run all the SPS corals in this system at a smaller system, and then on the larger system, just run easy to maintain corals and shit like that for people. But because I know for most people, this shit's not. I mean, they don't move in the current or anything. So for most people, these small polyp species of coral are pretty boring. So uh, I thought on the other system, I think it'll look a lot better as like to try to sell shit, like try to sell the salt. if people see things moving like in the current and all that bullshit, rather than like extreme hobbyists are just really into like the SPS shit. I'm thinking. Honestly, well, you know what I'm really thinking, guys? On the other tank, I want to add my favorite coral. I want to add a fucking elegance coral. I love an elegance coral. Elegance corals are one of my favorite corals, and I think I might substitute that for a sea anemone for the clownfish. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? Cane's Corso Italiano. Oh, bro, Cane Corsos are pretty badass, bro. They're like giant pit bulls and shit. I love those. My cousin just talks. That's all he fucking talks about. Cane Corsos. That's pretty badass. You got one of those, man. That's a good dog right there. I like that dog right there. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to look for my epoxy shit. Hold on. Hold up, guys. Where's it at? Found it. This is what I was looking for. All right, so now we're gonna go and re-aquascape the other system. But on this system here, guys, look at these Rastazoas that I got right here. They're starting to heal up, and then the hermit crabs are kind of cleaning it. And then this little, I don't know why, I didn't get that algae that keeps bugging me right there. A tank with LPS and softies look more alive. Yeah, see, Rainer, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? But I'm not just gonna add any soft corals. Oh, believe me, I'm gonna add some hardcore shit. You know what I mean? Uh, you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for that. Moving corals, yeah, Rainer. So that's what I wanted because I noticed in my other system. You know what? Let's just go take a look at my other system. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the cam and the mic, or maybe you could just hear me. Yeah, that's right. You guys can hear me. You guys can hear the sexiness. No worries. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, bam. All right, so in this tank, I'm at this Kessel, but for now we did have this light. I mean, this white light, but I don't like that shit. Yeah, definitely want to get rid of that algae. So, anyways, I'm gonna put soft coral in here because this tank, man, I inherited like all this algae shit, and I'm sorry, all this algae problem, and instead I'm just gonna put soft coral in here and LPS coral. Oh, so I was saying is that since I had this guy in here, even at the same position where he's at, that the maxi jet's a pretty strong water flow. I'm gonna move this guy. Like I said, I'm gonna re-aquascape this because this rock fell. I'm gonna move this guy and start aquascaping. I'm not gonna put this guy permanent because I'm thinking about throwing that green sea anemone that I have in here, and wherever it settles, just kind of build around it, I guess. But for now, what I really want to do is re-aquascape this because next week oh yeah, so I'm saying the mount that I bought for this, it's gonna arrive on Thursday, like in 5-6 days, and then I'm gonna put it over here, and then I got this thicker plexiglass because this thin shit fucking don't work. Like I said, I inherited this tank, and it's still not my tank. I'm just kind of helping it out. But then this shit, you see how it's really thin? Put a real fucking thick fucking, you know what I mean? But I gotta cut it though. I just bought it, you know what I mean? Fucking Home Depot don't want to cut shit for you. But hey, if I own a plexiglass store, dude, I'll fucking cut that shit for the people, man. Why you guys selling plexiglass if you don't cut that shit for people? I want people to cut themselves and shit at the store. You provide a saw and all that shit, and you still want the customer to do it, or you don't provide the tools to do the plexiglass. Anyways, that's just aside. So anyways, so in here, oh man, I forgot the epoxy. I'm gonna go get the epoxy, guys, and then we're gonna aquascape this tank. All right. This tank, there's these polyps right here. Remember the ones? Oh snap! I'm trying to focus. These clowns keep messing with everything in there. Oh, and then I threw in the Kenya tree. This guy, I'm thinking about not having him in here though. I'd rather have a green nepia or whatever the fuck it's called, but the green one instead of that one. I'm undecided on, but that coral, I'm gonna put it on the frag plug. So anybody wants it, I just get rid of it. I'd rather get the green one. You guys know what I'm talking about. So anyway, so let me go get the epoxy right now, and then we're gonna skip the tank. We're gonna leave these Rastas though. It's my mother colony of Rastas right here. I'm gonna leave them in there. Like I said, it's gonna be a softy LPS tank. And look with the Kessel, man. The Rastas just are bright as fuck from across the room. I think I love the Kessel. I think I like my Rastas under Kessels more than the new Sykes or the Noopsies, honestly. Even the little shop of horrors though, I think they look better on the Kessels under Kessel lighting. But then again, I haven't fully tuned in my lighting to the other tank how I want it. So I'd rather just run Kessel over here and then run the other tank with the new Sykes with the little SPS corals and shit. But this tank has no what do you call it? Power head or wave maker in there. It just has a real strong MaxiJet 1200 in there. And that's kind of a lot of current. Because even over here on this side, you can see how much current is going on there. And like I said, it's gonna be a softy LPS tank. And then on the little tank, I'm gonna make it an SPS coral tank. I know it's a lot harder for people and all that shit, but um I don't know. You just gotta just I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do because that's just my level of the way I do shit. Anyway, let me move this out of here. This fucking snails shells in the way. All right, there you go. All right, I had to put this guy on instead because oh shit. There you go. There's only benefit of having a strip light when you don't have a mount. But anyways, at least you guys can see in there and all that. If you guys I'm gonna keep it blue. I run my small softy tank with the Eheim canister filter. Works great with flow pumps. Yep. That's right. That's right. Oh wait, I was looking for my other phone and that's the one I'm using to record. What a dummy. Oh, these guys are starting to settle in. I'm gonna leave the large turbos in here. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We're gonna take out my Trocus snails that I really. Oh man, I forgot this Trocus snail fell. Got to pick this guy up. All right, let me go and grab my Trocus snails, and then there's one on the back glass, and then what was the other black one? Oh, it's over here. All right, let me grab those guys. Well, actually, you know what? We'll do that last. Let's do the aquascape first, because honestly, this rock I want it like this. Oh shit, this rock goes right here. I'm a. I feel like taking these hermit crabs over there, but I'm just gonna throw them over here. But anyways, I'm gonna put this rock like that, and I'm gonna start gluing all these rocks, and then snip out all this epoxy out that you see right there. So let's just get started. But let me go bring my epoxy and the clippers and stuff. All right, bam. All right, so first up, I'm just gonna clean this rock right here. Sorry, that was a hermit that fell right there. All right, see that? I don't want that shit. I'm gonna leave this one right here because that's a point of contact. All right, bam. All right, so I need 2 pieces right there for that piece right there. And then after that, I'm gonna move this whole 2 pieces and then focus on the bottom. All right. Hey, Vanessa, what's up? Thank you for joining. This might be kind of a long live, so if you guys zoom in and out, want to grab things to eat, that's all good because I might be here for a little bit. All right. What are you cutting off? Oh, I'm gonna show you. I'll show you. You see this when I mold it? This is where I used to have the rocks or the coral frags attached to or glued onto. So I chip it off because it looks ugly, and then that's just the white stain that I left. But it's the epoxy. It's this thing right here. It just looks ugly, so I took it out. Darlene, how'd it going? HCB, what's up, handsome? Oh, snap. Hey, thank you, Darlene, for joining. Much love. Much love. Sending much love your way. Bam. I always like to say that the funny thing if what's he say? Hold on, let me get this out. This is why I don't like these tube things. Oh, there you go. Then when you barely buy it, it's the worst. And I just forgot what I was gonna say. I'll be like, oh yes, submit your pictures to. Be like, you guys could always submit pictures for possible dates. All right, let's. Oh, I'm actually gonna need a lot more than that. I forgot. I thought I was gluing corals. We're gluing rocks. So when you glue rocks, that's when you really do need a lot more epoxy than what you need, for sure. And then just start with that. Okay. Bam. All right. I need to get. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Uh, there you go. So let me take this out real quick. I'll catch up on comments right now, guys. But sorry, I gotta stay focused real quick. All right. So one thing for sure is always have your hands wet. If your hands dry, this shit will. Sorry, this thing will stick to your hand. You don't want that, especially in the box where it says it causes harmful shit. All right. Hey, but much love for everybody that joins. Like I said, it might be a little bit of a long live today, but I have definitely had to do all this. So one thing I do want to do is possibly chip off all the other frag epoxy that you see right there. All right. Sorry guys, this is gonna take there's a lot. It's almost like Play-Doh. See that? And hopefully there's no hermit crab on there. Okay. See what I mean? Oh, and I definitely recommend the pliers because if you don't use them, it's actually gonna be hard to get them out. This kind of has a consistency of Play-Doh, and then when it dries, it's like dry Play-Doh. That's the best way I'm able to. Some people are gonna be like, Play-Doh's a brand, not a piece of shit. Okay. All right, so let's put this back on so we get the 2 points of contact that we want. Okay. All right, so there's 2 points of contact right there. So I'm gonna divide this in half and put them on. But before I put them on, I'm gonna put glue on both ends. And I forgot the glue. Hold on. All right. So now I get the glue, put it on both ends because I'm gonna squish 2 rocks on there. On that end, that end. See that? Gotta work quick, guys. That's why you want the gel. Go with the gel. Do not get the liquid shit. Good luck with the liquid. All right. Damn, I lost the second point. Bam, just like that. Just like that. All right, let me go rinse out my hands and then we'll catch up on comments and let that kind of like I don't set. There you go. That's the word. Let it set for a little bit while I rinse off my hands. 'Cause I don't like having salt water in my hands. And then if I touch the screen on my phone, I start deleting you people. So hold up. All right, my bad, guys. I'm back. Thank you, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. All right, so I always wash my hands good when I deal with the epoxy shit, because if you read the box, it says it causes cancer and all that shit. Um, what you want to do is you want to work with your hands wet, so you don't see how I don't really have that white shit on me. And when you do, just like I said, wash your hands real good and shit. If you work with this material and your hands are dry, you're gonna get it all over your hands, and then good luck getting it off. You know what I mean? Uh, just as a heads up, okay? So read the labels to the materials you work with, all right? And I'm talking about this shit right there, that green stick. I don't care if it's the epoxy for any material, even if it's not intended for aquatic purposes. Definitely wash your hands, and I recommend it work with the material wet. Anyway, let's catch up on comments, guys, because I know I'm really behind. Okay, thank you. Understand now. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You're welcome, Vanessa. Much love. Except Vanessa, you're always welcome here. I love you. I love everybody here. All the sexy ladies here. I love you guys. You guys make up 1/5 to 1/4 of my subscribers. So between 20 to 25%. So much love. So that means there's 7 people here. At least 2 of them are women. All right. Vanessa is always promoting you channels. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. See, I love Vanessa. Vanessa's the best. Oh man. Down. Don't glue the hermits. Rainer for real, huh? Feel like I glue the hermit down. That would be all bad, huh? All right. Vanessa. Oh, the little faces. Thank you, thank you. The box says use gloves. Yeah, so you're supposed to use gloves. You see what I mean? Always use gloves on that shit. I fucking just work with the material wet, but I definitely, like I said, definitely I don't like working with that shit. Rainer, Darlene, hello. MB Reef, what's up? G, thank you for joining, bro. We're here, we aquascaping. Normally I don't use epoxy. You guys know me, I don't use epoxy for my rock structures, but when it's a vertical, kind of like a vertical one, yeah, I'd recommend just to put it on. And if you ask me if I recommend epoxy or no epoxy, I'll just answer it with this. If you have kids, like you have children around, or you yourself fucking put your hand in the tank too much, fucking definitely glue the rocks down. Thanks for that helpful information, Rainer. You're very well versed on fish and aquarium content, HCB. Oh, Darlene, thank you so much. I used to have saltwater fish before YouTube, so we had to read a lot. There was a lot of reading and a lot of errors. And if anybody posted a picture, fucking that was like, I don't know, man. That you hit like the holy grail kind of shit. But now you could just watch my videos. I mean, the information I'm giving you, that I give you guys, man, those are years of free information. Like I've been in the saltwater hobby almost 20 years now. All right, Rainer. Like I was like a teenager, like even, yeah, I was like a teenager. Cause the first tank, I was like 11, 12. But we had a family tank before that. It was like when I was 8, and I still remember the tank. I've had a tank tanks my whole life, but my personal tanks, like, actually started my own shit is when I got my hexagon, my oceanic hexagon tank, and that was my first goldfish tank, and also like my first reef tank. And from there, I got the 65-gallon tank that I showed you guys on YouTube last time. And then from there, I was already skilled enough to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put my videos on YouTube. And then I was still a teenager, like I said, I'm still in high school and shit. And then in high school, I spent my time asking all my science teachers, hey, what does Kelvin temperature mean? Because I know Kelvin means heat and everything, but what the hell does that have to do with light? So I would ask my physics teachers a whole bunch of shit, or my physics teacher, and then my two chemistry teachers and my biology teachers a whole bunch of shit that had to do with reefing, and they didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. But I was always asking them questions. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean all that. That's a whole different story. Darlene, but the liquid one works great with sand to fill up cracks. Oh yeah, that's true. But that's for like the designer shit. That's very true. That's very true right there. These two rocks look a little dog standing up. I could see the eye up on top and the nose at the end. Oh shit, for reals, you're right. Damn, that is crazy. Now that you mentioned it. Another thing I do gotta do, guys, and gals, is I'm gonna shift the reef a little bit back. You see how it's too close to the glass right there? Shift that shit back. I don't like that like that. I'm just gonna shift it back, and then what else? I gotta move that rock a little bit. So anyway, let me catch up on comments, and then I'm gonna keep going. Oh, and I mustn't forget to tell at the bottom right. Yes, that's right. I have a good imagination. Oh yeah, that's right there. That is very true, man. You do have a great imagination. Now that you mentioned it, it does look like a dog. ACB, do you know anything about Oscars? Yeah, Oscars. There's different types of Oscars. I mean, different color ones. I like the black and I like to mix with the black and orange and the white and red ones, or white and orange ones. Uh, Oscars. If you want to breed them, if you want to find a female, if you flip her over, like most cichlids, you'll see two holes in them, and then that's the female. And then if you want a male, it'll just have one hole plus a little V shape in the bottom of the vent. That's how you sex them, and then to breed them, they're pretty easy to breed. Man, we bred so many Oscars. Um, I do know cichlids will protect their babies for a certain amount of time, but then after a certain amount of time, they'll kill them again, and then they'll lay more eggs. But yeah, Oscars are pretty cool. But like I said, I mostly venture into the freshwater, but I mean into the saltwater. In the freshwater, I do special projects with freshwater stuff only. I don't do common stuff like hobby stuff. I really don't do hobby stuff, but I should because I have a freshwater salt that I'm promoting, and I don't even well, that I have and I don't even promote. I mean the tail of the bottom right side. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I got you, Vanessa. Astronaut Oscillaris. The boy outnumber boy, but the girls have a strong presence. The boys outnumber the boy, but the girls have a strong. Yep. The boys outnumber the girls, but the girls have a strong presence. I think you were trying to say right. Definitely. Like the women here are rock stars. So I learned to just cater my audience, and my audience is women and raza, and women from all over the world and all that, and everybody else that wants to join and all that. Throw your pickup lines and all that stuff, guys. This is almost like a hot chat line thing right here. Ain't no more friendlier than this. Nah. All right. They breed like convict cichlids. Yeah, bro, convicts and a lot of cichlids, man. They breed like crazy. Oh, so you have a saltwater tanks? Yeah, I only have one little freshwater tank, a brackish water, and these two saltwater tanks. I don't promote, or you guys don't really see the brackish one, and then the freshwater one. It's my little nephew's. I just have it for my nephew. We're gonna breed his shrimp again. Uh, but that's what's up. But this tank is a. These are all saltwater tanks right here, and mostly because it's easiest for me to promote, like the salt and everything. All right, so next up, I'm gonna move this a little bit out of the way. I gotta work quick. You see that? And now I gotta fix this up real fast. What the fuck? Oh shit! I forgot about this guy. Oh damn, he's almost dead. I forgot about that guy. Oh shit, my bad. Uh, here's my snail. I'm wondering if I should glue this down or not. Do you guys think I should glue it down? Yay or nay? Oh, fuck. I don't want to touch the epoxy though. Man, what do you guys think right there? Yeah, I think we're happy. Yeah, we're happy. We're happy right there. Fuck it. We're happy. I wonder if it'll stick. I don't think it'll stick, but I just want it as a small little tack for now. Bam. Oh yeah, I kept it under an hour. Yeah. All right, let me put everything back on. All right, let me go throw this shit away and wash my hands, guys. All right, I'll be right back. Oh shit! You know what I just noticed, guys? The rock sticking out of the water. I love it when I do that. See that? Now the hermit crabs are gonna go all the way to the top to see who's gonna be king of the mountain or king of the world and shit. Look at that. Anyway, let's catch up on comments, guys. I think I love the look of the tank. What do you guys think? I know it's kind of bright because I put the light kind of close, but I really want to shine this guy a little bit while still getting a beam on the rostas. But look at that. Bam. What do you guys think? So far, what? Of course, we just got to fill it up with corals, and then next up, I gotta find I gotta wait for the mount so I can mount it over here, and then probably take off that light. I don't need that shit, but or maybe just leave it on too. Fuck it, adds more light also. You know what I mean? In case people want more light, you know. Uh, but now I just got to fill it up with coral. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was gonna put a whole bunch of soft coral and LPS corals in here. No SPS corals. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much it. Oh, I do need to clean this water pump out also because I know it has algae on there. It's making noise. When it starts making noise, it's kind of there's algae on there. But let's catch up on comments. Henry, you gonna upgrade size of the tank? MB Reef? Nah, I'm not gonna upgrade tanks right now, bro. I don't got a space for it. uh, maybe if I get one of these tank manufacturers, I'll charge them rent. I'll make videos off their tanks and all that shit. You know what I mean? But right now, I can't afford that, bro. Okay, so you think a saltwater tank or freshwater tank of the two, which is easier? Darlene, to me, honestly, I would go with the saltwater tank. If you just want fish only, saltwater and freshwater are the same shit. I would just get yourself a saltwater tank if you only want fish. People only think it's hard because, you know what? Let me go take you to the other tank real quick. Look at these corals, all right? You see how I have these little polyps? See, I got polyps right there, and I got that type of coral. But hold on, let me take you to my other tank real quick. Like I'm at it. Let me take my glue and my bone crushers. Hold on. All right, bam. Oh snap! All right, there you go. All right, so it only gets real complicated when people want to add like these corals that have small little polyps. I know it's really hard to see a polyp on there, but all those little dots. Oh snap! All those little dots are polyps, and it's only when people start wanting to get those types of corals it gets real complicated. But if you just wanted like a fish and those, oh, like over here you see these polyps right there. También only the hermit crabs kind of over them, but uh, if you only have fish and these polyps, saltwater is pretty easy. It's not that hard. It's only when you get these types of corals that it gets really hard, and that's why people follow me because they want to see it crash or they want to see it succeed. You know what I mean? But either way, people are still here watching. But but these are the corals are really hard to keep, like these types and stuff, like these acros and stuff. They're the harder ones to keep, and then uh and like I said, normally what makes them hard is they need a real strong water flow. Look how much water flow is in that tank. And it's a really small tank. This is about the size of a pencil. Oh, look, here's my pencil. Here's a new pencil right here. This is how big this tank is. It's it's the size of a pencil. Look at that. You see what I mean? That's your scale. So if you want, if look vertical, it's like the size of a pencil, basically. You see what I mean? It's a really small tank. And these corals, to maintain them in small tanks like this is really hard. But like I said, I trust my salt. I trust my calculations more than anything. And then another requirement is that they need a strong light. I needed to elevate this. So if you guys missed the beginning of this thing, I needed to elevate it because it was heating up my water too much. Yeah, like right now it's perfect. Right now it's perfect. But it was heating up my water, so I elevated the light. This is a simple, quick method that I just thought of instantly. But to me, honestly, get a saltwater tank, Darlene. The fresh water tanks. Computer, turn the water flow on.
Okay.
All right. You see, this is the twin. All right. Here's my twin. Right. This one looks a lot dimmer because this light's really strong. It's really bright right now. But let me pick up the intensity. But you see, this light is the same. Like I said, this tank is built the same way. And even if you get a freshwater tank, this is the freshwater tank right here. See, it has plants and stuff. Unless you do plants and stuff, freshwater tanks can get really boring for you. And honestly, if you could get really sick easily if you swallow this water or you have cuts and stuff, you get really sick with fresh water. So you got to be careful with the freshwater systems because our body is made out of fresh water and basically fresh water. And if you drink this water or anything, you're gonna get sick and possibly, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely gonna get sick. If you get a mouthful of this water, you're least likely to get sick, but you can still get sick. You know what I mean? But it's because when you swallow this, the a lot of the pathogens die because they're gonna die of osmosis in the fresh water. I mean, in our freshwater body. While these ones are most likely to live in our body, and you get really sick. It's easier for fresh to saltwater. The brackish grows faster in freshwater, but bacteria goes faster in freshwater. Yeah. But Darlene, definitely, honestly, just go with the saltwater. If you never had a saltwater tank, go with saltwater, and then fuck the freshwater shit. Tell you the truth, fuck all that freshwater shit. It's only cool if you really like something, and because this tank, my little nephew told me to transform it. It has a little SpongeBob shit right in there, but he told me to make it look more like a real freshwater ecosystem. So I need to do that with this tank, and then stay tuned with that tank. All right, this tank is gonna be transformed completely. It's probably gonna look better than this shit right there. Well, it's definitely gonna look better than that shit for because this tank I only had this rock. My old aquascape, I liked it more, but fucking that's just the history of what happened with this tank so far. Which I don't mind because I don't mind these sticks growing up instead of having rock in there. But this tank's gonna be completely transformed. 100%. Salt is more fun. Saltwater is more fun. Yeah, see, definitely go with the saltwater tank for sure. It's definitely way more fun. But let's go to my other tank because this tank's. I know it's boring for new people, but uh, I definitely the corals need to adjust. The polyps are out. I just can't zoom in on my on. This is the one I really want to live. This guy, but then all the Monties are doing really good. Like this Digi. This Digi is part of that. These guys are doing really good. The little shop of horrors is over here, fucking solid right there. These ones doing good. This one, my favorite one, is doing solid right there. That one's doing good, but I might get rid of it. I don't know if I really like them. I mean, it's all right, I guess. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But let's go to the other tank. Damn, normally I turn off the fan. I always forget. Okay, there you go. I bet you guys were probably hearing the fan the whole time. All right, there you go. All right, so we're back to this tank. All right, so in this tank, Darlene, if you're still watching this tank, you could easily have it at home. You don't really need to have your water parameters that great to have this type of corals, the ones you see right there, alive. All right. Uh, but fish only tanks is the same as in freshwater. The right amount of salt. Yeah, see, Rainer, and not only that, the freshwater, I mean, the saltwater fish could handle a salinity drop. Like, we used to run the salinity as low as 18 to try to help with all the pests and stuff, all the pathogens, and the fish were always cool. But is saltwater tank more complex? Darlene, no, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. The only difference is you gotta learn more. If you don't like learning, fresh water is the way to go. If you like to learn, salt water is the way to go. I am asking, is it more complex because the water temps and how much salt? And I'm not educated on this stuff, just learning. Oh, Darlene, look, that's why you see me promote my shit on my channel. So perfect time to get the salt. All right, you guys are lucky. You guys are on my live right now because I don't like going back and forth in tanks and stuff like that. But all right, so Darlene, so that's why it brings me to this conclusion. Yes, it is harder to measure all the salt and all that shit. So that's why I have my own brand of salt, or I'm promoting my own calculations of salt. You know what I mean? And so what I do is I measure all the chemicals for you, and there's a little 5 gallon mixture of all the calcium, magnesium, and all the things you need in there, right? And then I also have a little alkalinity solution bottle that I automatically send to you when people buy the salt or if they use the salt. Um, I'll send them the alkalinity solution. But basically, this makes 5 gallons of water. Just mix it in those 5 gallon jugs, and you'll have your salt water ready. And then you could be able to keep a lot of your corals alive because I did the work for you. So really, uh, I do all the chemistry work for you, and then if you do the biology stuff, like what do you mean? Like you actually study the coral, be like these coral, they probably prefer like dimmer light, so that's why I have this dimmer light right here. It's not as strong as my other tank, so I'm gonna try to keep dimmer light corals for people that don't want to spend money on a real expensive light fixture. They could at least get this little light and then work from there. So I'm trying to make this tank more like a beginner friendly tank where you guys, whatever you see in this tank, you guys should keep using easily with this salt. But like I said, even with this salt, you should be able to keep those harder to keep corals alive. And then you're gonna have like people in the store telling you who takes care of your tank because they're asking you questions and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then when you look when they see the pictures of your tank, they're gonna be like, they're not gonna believe that someone that doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about has a tank that looking good. Does that make sense? Hope it does. But that's what I do because I that's my thing with people that use my salt. They take pictures of the problems they're having with the tank and they go to their local pet store and they don't believe that they're the ones taking care of their own tank. And it's all because I take care of the water chemistry. So if I'll do the water chemistry shit, and all you got to do is just fucking mix it up and just have fun. Like I try to make it fun for everybody. Shit, if there was somebody like me when I first started in high school or whatever the fuck, shit, I would have been buying the salt left and right. But I don't know. But I don't care if people don't use it. I use it. I mean, I don't care as long as my shit's alive. You know what I mean? But but yeah, definitely. Like I said, I try to simplify things for everybody, and then I also, if you guys want to learn chemistry, I'm also gonna start doing the Rasa Learning Chemistry series again. We're on chapter like 2.3 or some shit. We're gonna keep on going. I just haven't done it. I've been procrastinating honestly, but now it's time to do it again. Just some animals are a bit harder to keep, but everyone can take care of a Nemo. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, anybody, Darlene, if you just want like a pair of clownfish like that, that's like that's like taking care of guppies right there. Just just one advice kiss. What? Rainer, Now that makes me want one even more. Just want to know as much info before I start it. It's very costly. Oh yeah, Darlene, before you even buy anything, get one of these little tanks right here. One, you see how this little tank has a little chamber? They're called all-in-one systems. Get one like that. Let me take you to the other system real quick. All right. All right, we're going off the tripod right now. All right, so if you look at my freshwater system, oh shit. Oh fuck. Hopefully I don't spill the light. Hopefully I don't spill the light. You see how it has a little back chamber? Oh, there's my little cherry shrimp right there. Damn, that shit's hella red. Look at that. All right, so that's my cherry. Oh no, my phone's gonna die. No. Hold on, guys. Hold on. My phone's gonna die. Fumble. All right, hold on, guys. Hold up. Let me get my good charger. Hold up. All Let's see. What's this shit? That's the light. All right, perfect. All right, we're back. Thank you guys for fucking for your patience. All right, and then this tank also is the same shit. All right, you see, it's these two tanks are twins, so sometimes I call them the twin towers. Shout outs to much respect to everybody in 9/11. All right, so these two tanks are the same, but you see, just buy a little tank that has those back chambers, and it doesn't matter if you do it fresh or salt. Those are the tanks you want, because the next level tanks up. It once you become a real addicted to the hobby, you're gonna want to start getting like sumps or tanks that are drilled and stuff. And you don't want to go that way when you first start, because that's way too much. Unless, like I said, unless you're like someone that's always been into fish. But honestly, like I said, no matter if you're an advanced hobbyist or just beginning, the tanks with these little back chambers are the easiest way to maintain a fresh or saltwater, brackish, or any type of ecosystem. So go with one of these tanks. Just look into them. They're called all-in-one systems. I want to see you succeed, and I think everybody here wants the same thing. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. See, Vanessa's the real one. I really love Vanessa. Thank you, Vanessa. Spill. Vomit. Thanks everyone for answering my questions. I appreciate it. And yes, I'm going to take your advice and get saltwater tank. I just want to get the info. Yeah, definitely. And you're never gonna stop learning for sure. For getting your feet wet, fish only on the chat. Get your a aerometer and a good skimmer. I'm trying to say hydrometer and a good skimmer. You can use the rest from the freshwater tank. Yeah, definitely. But definitely, if you're gonna go salt, just get all the salt stuff you need. Thank you, Rainer, the advice. Now I need to take my toe out of the water and jump all in way in. That's right, Darlene. You just gotta go in. Like I said, definitely get a saltwater tank. You'll have way more fun. RG Reef, what's up, G? Thank you for joining, bro. Vanessa. Oh shit. So are the coral hard to care then for the fish themselves? Darlene, if you only have, you see this tank right here, only have coral. I don't have to do that much water changes. So if I only have coral, it's pretty easy. See, that's pretty easy right there. Let me show you what's hard. Fuck. Okay. Uh, damn, this phone's gonna die. I'm at 12%. All right, guys, we might end this live pretty soon, but we're at 12%. Whenever I see it shutting down at 30-second countdown, I'm gonna end the live. All right. So I'm gonna unhook this, and we're gonna go to the other tank right now. But my bad, guys. I should have charged my phone. I thought I did. You know what? I did charge it, but I've been live for quite a time. Actually, it was only like around 50% actually when I started. My bad. I should have charged that shit. Well, anyways, honest Vanessa, it only gets hard when people add a whole bunch of fish and they want a whole bunch of coral, and then they want to add the coral that you saw in the other tank into the same tank as over here. And it doesn't work out because you can't have it all. You could have fish, but this type of coral, they like slower moving water. You know what I mean? If the water current is too fast, those guys could die on you. And then the reverse is true. The other coral, if the water flow is too slow, they die on you. So you can't have it all. So ahead of time, you gotta decide on what kind of corals you want to keep. That's why I want to have all the corals that most new people like to have on this tank, and people that are more advanced in the hobby dedicate that little small tank over there for them. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot harder to do that tank over there that you saw with those type of corals. But that's why I'm doing it over there, because it just brings a little bit of an awe factor or a little shit factor, or whatever, when people use my salt or whatever, or my calculations. Really, it's not even my salt. It's just the calculations that I did. That's what you're really fucking buying. You're just buying the math that I did for the fucking salt. Uh, Other than that, I mean, you could fucking, man, if you guys just knew. There's, like I said, man, and in order for you guys to figure that shit out, we had to finish the chem book on the Rasa Learning Chemistry series. And you guys should be able to calculate your own products and fucking manufacture your dicks and all that shit. All right. Anyway, let's keep going. Anyway, stay tuned. Everybody stay tuned for the Rasa Learning Chemistry series, because that's more important. That shit's more important than all this fucking fish shit. You know what I mean? Rasa Learning Chemistry is way more important than anything. And then after chemistry, we're gonna do the Rasa Learning Physics. And then that's when it gets really good. That's when it gets really good. The chemistry stuff to me is all review shit, but you guys need it first before we get to physics. Yes, HCB, I'm going to do that soon. A saltwater tank. Oh shit, Darlene, definitely. Like I said, Darlene, we're all here to help you. Honestly, if you have the Instagram and or whatever social media, Facebook, whatever, I could always help people, and then everybody else here could help you. Kiss, keep it simple, stupid. Oh, there you go. For some reason, a whole bunch of kisses came out, even the rock band. Well, wait for you, HCB. Thank you, Vanessa. What's a good starter fish for beginners saltwater? Any fish. Most of the saltwater fish, as long as it doesn't look all crazy weird, that's obviously weird. They're all pretty much easy. Also, if you want like a dory or whatever, those surgeon fish, you need a big tank. So if you're trying to get a little that blue fish from the Finding Nemo in this tank, don't even bother. You need a big system for those types of fish, and most people that start a tank, their fish tank's only this big, and to them this is a big tank, and this is a really small tank. For those dory ones, you at least want 100-gallon tank for sure, or more. Actually, more than 100 gallons, but 100 minimum. It's really the length of the tank. YWHCB. I forgot what YW means, but I love you too. Wow, HCB, I finally knew of all the SID tanks. Didn't know that about the chambers. Of all those side tanks. Okay. all those all-in-one tanks. Yeah, those all-in-one tanks are really helpful. This is just that little tank you saw. This is a bigger version of the same thing. They make these tanks as big as you want, but when people if you just get the regular tank that is just basically this, like right here, that's really hard. Even in freshwater, it's really hard. But like I said, even if you have a freshwater tank, if you buy one of these, man, it makes your life so easier. That's why that little my little nephew's tank is doing really good, because it's on the this thing is really badass. Like they say, you put the heater in the back, you put all of your mechanical stuff in the back, and then there's nothing right here. There's no pumps or anything in the display, so you're just getting nothing but pure. It's almost like a little TV, basically. If you could imagine your tank as a little TV, is basically a little TV. See that? The only thing I don't like about this tank is that I would move this box like that way, so there's that way you could see it from all three sides. You see that? But that's the only thing I don't like about this tank. The orientation. I would move that fucking like that. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Probably put it like right here. You see how right here? Probably make it stick out like this. But it's not my tank or whatever. I'm like I said, I just take care of this tank. Those are my corals in there and all that shit, but it's not my tank. But you know what I mean? Okay, sounds good, HCB. I hope everyone has a safe and beautiful Memorial Day weekend. All right, Vanessa, we're about to end this pretty soon. También, captive bred fish are some of the easiest to keep fish. Don't overstock even small fish. Proper size tank. Yep, definitely. It's all about the proper size of the tank. And honestly, I always recommend people not even have a fish tank. I mean, a fish in their saltwater tank when they're beginning, because they want to have coral, and then fucking they're overfeeding or under. Or no, usually they're overfeeding when they're beginning. They're overfeeding shit, and then the coral don't look good, and then they blame it on you, and then you're like, "Fuck, how do I help them?" Hold on, my bad, guys. Hold up. Aqua Garden Zen, what's up? Thank you for joining, bro. Plexiglass is your friend. Yep, yep. I think my bait tank is too small for my dories. See, ask Rainer. Take Rainer's advice. Plexiglass is your best friend. Yup. Plexiglass is pretty badass. That's why I really like these tops. You just gotta buy the thicker ones, but they're pretty cool. I just gotta cut that top though, cause I already cut this thinner one. I don't like these thin ass shits. Look at that. Fuck that. I mean, I already did damage to this one. But this new one, bam. I gotta cut it though to size, and then we're pretty good. Home Depot don't cut it for you. I should probably go to like Taps Plastic or some shit. Okay, Rainer, I'm going to take your guys' advice. Thank you so much. Appreciate. Thank you, Darlene. Hello, Aqua. Their tanks are plexiglass. Didn't know that. Oh yeah, so those little two tanks that you saw are made out of this material, this plexiglass thing. This one is made out of real glass, though. This is real glass, though. So this is real glass. This is the plexiglass. This is obviously plexi. The other little tanks are plexiglass. The thing with plexiglass, you can get any shape you want on a tank. If you want a custom tank, plexiglass is the way to go. If you just want like a standard box, I think regular glass is better because it doesn't scratch easy. Dude, why is this so crooked? Hold on, my tripod looks all retarded. I don't know why. What does it mean? That's crooked. Hold on. Fuck it, we're good. Less than 10%. Oh yeah, we're at 9% battery. Hey Vanessa. Damn, what the hell's wrong with my thing? My tripod looks. I don't know if it looks crooked on your screen. Or maybe I'm the one that's crooked. I don't know, guys. I think I'm filming too much. I'm starting to see myself crooked and shit. All right. Okay, CB, thank you for all your help. And Rainer again, thank you everyone else. Be safe and always be kind. Love all your creatures. Thank you, Darlene. I hope we see you in the hobby. I love my plexiglass tanks. I got 100-gallon loan upstairs cylinder. Damn, that's what's up, G. Laugh loud, sheesh. That's what's up. All right. But anyways, guys, we've pretty much finished everything on this tank in terms of the aquascape. And like I said, now I finished the aquascape. I just gotta wait for the mount for this castle to get here. Like I said, it's gonna be a low light level. I mean, a lower light coral loving tank and shit. The Rastas love it right there, man. This, like I said, I think I love the Rastas under the Kessel lighting more than the new Sykes or Noopsies. Uh, I don't know, something about the fucking Kessel. But I don't like the look of the blue color of the Kessel as much as the new Sykes. So now I know what Calypso meant when he said he prefers the blue look on the other light than the Kessel. Now I know exactly what the fuck he meant. Because you don't get that darker purple over here. Unless you probably get the, oh, actually that's a lie. If you get the new Kessels with the Wi-Fi thing, the Wi-Fi dongle thingy, or any controller actually, but I want to get the Wi-Fi dongle. You could get that darker purple in there, I think also, but I don't know because I don't have that light, so I can't really tell you. I only got what I got, and that's what I got. It's a other blue. Yeah, see, Rainer, it's another blue, and then the other light has a whole bunch of blues, and then this one is just like one blue mixing with whites and stuff. So you can't add more blue. Actually, you could add more blue if you add another strip. You know what I mean? But you can't really. I don't know. Like just based on these little dials, you can't do shit. But at the same time, the Kessel will grow corals under any light spectrum they carry. All you got to worry about is the intensity. So that's another plus though. But yeah, man. But this is this tank. We're gonna run the little Kessel right there, and then have the little mount over here. Cut the plexiglass to fit, and then put a whole bunch of. I'm thinking about throwing the green sea anemone in here. See if the clowns host it. What do you guys think? Should I throw the green sea anemone in there? Because now is the time. Throw it in there. There's nothing in there. I could always move that torch. Like I said, I just barely tacked it on with a little bit of glue on there. That's not a torch. What the fuck am I talking about? The frog spawn. Um, and then there's a hermit crab right on them. Ha, go hermit. Clean that motherfucker right there. And then, oh, I forgot about these polyps right there. These little red ones. I forgot about those. Except I'm mostly into my rostas, really. Oh, and my little shop of horrors, always, guys, they're in the other tank, obviously. If you guys don't know, or if you barely tapped in. Yes, you could adjust the violets with the Kessel with the dongle. Yeah, see, Rainer, I remember that, right? See? So that's why I don't have it. So I've been wanting to test that, but I don't have one. So, oh shit. Hold on, let me fix my tripod. Oh, there you go. Now it's straight. Okay. Ish, I think. Fuck it. Yeah, it's the thing with the Kessel, hold on, man. I think one of my legs on the tripod is a little bit shorter. I gotta adjust the legs, but I'm not gonna do that right now. But anyways, why no nem for the clowns? Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I was thinking about throwing the nem in here, the green one. They don't like the red one, so I'm not even gonna bother with the rose anemone. So fuck all that rose shit. Fucking clowns don't even fucking pay attention to the rose or any of the red ones. So I'm just gonna throw in the green one. If they don't like the green bubble tip, I might throw in a green carpet. Uh, I don't know. Should I throw in a green carpet anemone in there? Fuck it. Nah, I'm gonna throw a green bubble tip, the green bubble tip in there, and hopefully they like it. I really don't want to throw a green carpet in here. Hell no. I mean, I will, but nah, I'm not gonna do that shit. I would much rather have an elegance coral and have the clowns host an elegance, but I'm gonna try the green bubble tip possibly, and an elegance coral in here. I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll see. We'll see. But I definitely got to fill it up though. Straight enough. Yeah, Rainer, because I'm straining. I'm putting one of the legs on the tripod to strain it because I look at the level because the tripod has the level. I know one of my legs. I need to fully extend it somewhere. A predator. But yeah, man. But that's pretty much it. Look at that. Pretty sick, guys. But I really appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. But at least we got this tank all set up. But that's pretty much it, guys, because my phone's gonna die in the next 25 seconds. So much love to everybody that tapped in and all that, guys. So make sure you keep watching my videos and all that. I'm gonna be posting more videos, but this is it for this live. So much love, and I'll see you guys. They've never hosted a NEM. All right, later, guys.